Hey guys, welcome to the seventh episode of Mindshift. You want to be here if you are interested in shifting your perspective in different areas in your life so that you live your life with more determination, joy, and prosperity. My name is Dimitri Wakov and I'm your host. And today I'm gonna be your mind shifter. I'm gonna talk about something which is, I think, all of us we are touching in this area in our life, which is expectations. Very often we have these insight ideas that of a person who we want to be and the situations we want to encounter, how we want to show up in our life. And it's not bad that we have that because in this way we can harness the people around us, we can develop the way we want to develop, and we can actually harness the world itself. But the problem comes when these expectations become our laws of life. So we feel worthy if we cover them, and we don't feel worthy if we don't cover them. And then they become like tyrannical in our life and make us feel like we don't belong and we don't have the right to be here and to live our life with joy. And this is a very interesting perspective which I got from a book which which is called How to Be an Imperfectionist by Stephen Guys. I got it like 2 years ago, and the perspective was that he was dividing expectations on general expectations and specific expectations. What is the difference between them is that general expectations are expectations we have for how our life we want to unfold, who we want to be, and how we want to live it. For example, I want in my life to work this thing, to have two children, to have this, to be married, and so on and so on. But the problem comes, and the difference actually comes when we have specific expectations for every single event in our life which we want to cover, and this will make us feel worthy because the specific expectations are tomorrow I'm gonna meet this girl and I want to really be perfect with her because this is my chance to have a wife. Just feel how much of tension you can have if you think like this way, and how much tension you are going to have during this meeting. And it's very possible that you, me, or whoever is on this meeting, it will actually perform in a good way because this tension that every mistake we do and every problem we encounter in there will devastate us. And the problem comes when this happen, which will happen very often in these situations. We started lowering the general expectations in our life, and then we don't expect our life to be good, and also we don't expect that we can handle everything which is coming in our way. What he's explaining there is that it's super important for us to really lower the specific expectations to the place we want to feel that it's possible for us and they're achievable, and put high the general expectations. And actually this is a big shift we can create in our life because, yeah, in order to have hope, in order to have faith, in order to want to really feel inspired for our life, we need to have these general expectations that the things can unfold in a good way. And then, at the same time, to not have super high specific expectations of it. Because if you have them, we're gonna feel very often devastated, disappointed, and it will be very hard for us to actually um, create the life we want to be from a place of unworthiness, which will happen if we continue doing it in this way. So this was in general the idea which I want to give you around that. And how this is showing up in my life is that, for example, for my life, I have put super high general expectations. Like I want to be the star of the coaching. I want to work with the best companies in the world. I want the best people to approach me for what I'm doing. I want to have this amazing health, family, well-being. It's just, it's really almost unattainable, you could say, but that gives me so much inspiration that there is a lot of room which I can cover in order to get them, which gives me a lot of motivation to do stuff. But I'm trying more and more, and this is lifetime work. I'm telling you, to really lower these specific expectations for every single event which I face. For example, tomorrow I'm gonna have this coaching session with a very important client, and I try to not have these expectations that everything will go flawlessly, because if I have it, and the first moment I encounter some kind of drawback, I'm just gonna be devastated and I cannot actually perform in this session in a good way. That's why what I'm doing is I just say I'm gonna try to be fully as present and to give the maximum of my ability in this session. But I know that there will be moments when I wouldn't be on this place, but I expect that this to happen. So that's why if it happens, I'm gonna go through it, I'm gonna handle it and move forward so that I can help my client in the best way. And this can go into every area in our life. It doesn't matter if it's a client or it's a date with a girl we really like, or a man we really like. And when we have it like this, then we go to these moments, to these specific moments in our life. We go with ease, and we go there with the expectation that something can happen, but we can handle it. So when we are more at ease, when we are uh, more peaceful, then very often, I'm sure that you can record this in your life, we can really perform in a great way and really can get the maximum of the situation there. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that it will give you some ideas around expectations and how we can really change our perception of them so that we can really go and live our life with more joy, determination, prosperity, love, and compassion. So have an amazing day and talk to you soon.